Dear listeners, now let us switch into the most important concept in this Unit 1, that is scope of operations management. Before explaining this concept, I would like to say you the meaning of scope. See, what do you mean by scope? Scope means the concepts which are covered in the umbrella of this operations management subject. In this particular subject, there are many important concepts. Let us explain you what are those in a systematic way. The first concept is location facilities. Location or the place. It plays a very important role. Did you get any doubt why certain companies or the factories situated in some specific places? Do you think they won't get a place in other areas? It is not like that. Before setting a plant or a factory, the operations manager has to consider certain important things. The first thing is the availability of raw materials. See, whenever you would like to establish any factory or a plant, means first idea that you need to have is whether the raw materials, the basic inputs, they are available to our nearest point or not. Second, every business obviously have the business expansion programs and plans. So according to that, you need to find out the right place to start or establish your factory. And again, it again depends upon availability of land. Certain industries, certain business units required big amount of land. So in some places they may not get it. So obviously they move where the appropriate and sufficient site is available. So this is called the site location decision or the facilities planning or the location facilities. It is a first and fundamental step in the operations manager performed in order to enhance the firm's value. Second concept is plant layout in the scope of operations management. What is a plant layout? In simple, plant layout means the arranging the facilities which are required to carry out the production related activities. Did you see any difference in various structures of factories? Yes. A structure of a cement factory is different from the iron and steel factory. Why it's so? The reason again, it depends upon the production activities or the production process. Here, the operations manager plays a very important role in identifying and designing an appropriate plant structure or the factory layout. The third concept under the scope is materials handling and management. As we know well, the materials plays the most important role in the operations department. The total activities, whatever the carried out in the operations department, relies completely on the availability of the materials. Here, materials handling is different from the materials management. In materials handling, it deals with the three important aspects. One, moving the materials from marketplace to the factory location. Number two, packing the materials in an appropriate way, in a perfect condition. And number three, storing the materials safely in the warehouses. All these things are covered under the head of materials handling and materials management. Here, management, it refers to the acquisition and control and use of the raw materials. Here, acquisition. The operations manager has to decide where to purchase the raw materials. And again, it depends upon the cost. Always we should procure the raw materials with less cost. And remember, quality is very important here. We should not compromise in the raw materials quality. Second is controlling. Controlling means what? Effective utilization of the materials. We should not do the underutilization of the materials. What happens if you go with underutilization? It increases your cost of production unnecessarily. Then finally the use of the materials. Why we purchase raw materials? For the production process, to carry out the production process in a smooth and efficient way. If we are unable to utilize the raw materials in a proper way, if they are kept aside for a long period of time as an idle condition, then obviously it is going to increase our cost of production. So in order to avoid all those hurdles, the operations manager should always think about the materials handling and the materials management in an effective way. And the next concept is product design. Product design, you see, it is another important and fundamental task of the operations manager. Designing a product, do you think it is so easy? Not so. Because in order to design the product, it is again a technical aspect. The operations manager has to think about so many issues which are related to the product. Obviously, the first idea that an operations manager should have before considering the product design is competition. Competition plays a very important role. See, whatever the market you are there or you are in, you should be very careful in understanding your competitor products, their features, and all the things whatever related to the product. See, in such a way you need to design a unique product always. Remember, the market always invites the unique products. Unique in the sense what? See, all the products, whatever you are now going to produce, its presence is there in the market already. So here you have to renovate the product. You need to add some creativity for the existing product which is there in the market already. So in such a way you need to design a product which consists this or which fulfills this USP, unique selling proposition. The next concept is process design. Then understand, after completing the product design, then immediately you should start producing the product, whatever you have designed earlier. In process design, the operations manager is going to decide the choice of technology. Which kind of technology he intends to use for the production of the good. And he is going to decide the process flow. Like in every production of goods and services or in every production area, you can find a series of activities. That what you call as the process flow. And again here, all is interconnected with the plant layout. That's why I told you earlier, plant layout is the most important aspect of an operations manager. The plant structure, it also dominates sometimes in the production flow. The next concept is production planning and control. These two are different. Production planning, it comes under the top or the first and fundamental activity of the operations manager. Planning, thinking in advance, thinking the future, forecasting. Of what? Here forecasting means simply deciding what to do, how to do, where to do, when to do. All these questions are answered in operations planning by the operations manager. Then operations control. This control part comes at the end. Now assume that you are the operations manager. You started a production process with certain plans. Now you finish the production. Now it's the time to cross-check whether you successfully implemented all the plans whatever you have initially designed. So these two are different, planning and controlling. Planning comes first and controlling comes the last. It comes at the end. Then next concept is quality control. Yes, quality. Always we are talking about the quality. Quality means what? You can achieve the quality in your goods or products through using some quality control techniques. And remember, quality is utmost given priority by the consumers and the customers before buying your product. Quality is always matters. No quality means you don't have any sales. Don't expect sales. See, quality means what here? You may set certain standards before producing any product or good. You need to ensure that the production process is carrying out on the basis of your expectations or the standards whatever you have set earlier. This process continues until the production of the product is completed. At every phase of the production, the quality is checked. For this, we have the quality control manager. And the last but not least is the maintenance management. See, obviously, maintenance always, it is a hidden objective of this operations department. Maintenance, you see, it's about the management of the machines and equipments in proper working conditions. This operations department is mainly concerned with machines and equipments. So, moreover, every business unit spends huge amounts of money on the purchase of the machineries and equipments. So, it's obviously prior responsibility of the operations manager to take care of the machines and equipments. In the sense, here we are talking about we should ensure whether the machines are in proper working conditions or not. Every day, it is a task of the operations manager to check the machine conditions or the equipment conditions, and see, whenever is there any kind of problems occurred at the workplace, that is in a factory location with respect to the machines and equipments, immediately that should be sorted out by the operations manager. For this, there is a continuous supervision is required, and it is another important objective of this operations manager even, that is to ensure the proper working conditions are the machines and equipment should be in good conditions, and in order to use the machine and equipment for a long period of time, because usually the machines or equipments are purchased with an intention to use for a long period of time. See, in order to achieve that particular goal, that specific goal, the operations manager should ensure that machines and equipment should be used very carefully. And in case if there are any defects identified with those machines or equipments, that should be corrected without any time delay. So these are all the concepts which are covered in the scope of this operations management. So dear listeners, understand, this subject is technically speaking, this subject is very interesting, and every business are in future you may become if you wanted to become as an entrepreneur, you need to have a complete idea on this subject, because operations department or operations management, whatever it may be, it plays a very crucial role in the business success. How? Again, I am repeating the concept in a simple way. The first, operations management is concerned with the production of goods and services. Number 2, it aims at reducing the cost of production. And number 3, it also gives much focus or much priority for enhancing the value of your firm. So hope this introduction gives you some idea about this operations management, and moreover its role in the modern businesses. Thank you very much.